And now we've got for you Reuben Hopper. And he's going to take you on a western wagon.
Oh!
Western wagons?
I bet you this has something about Nebraska.
By Stephen Vincent Benet.
And corn.
They went with axe and rifle when the trail was still to blaze. They went with wife and children in the prairie schooner days. With banjo and with frying pan. Susanna, don't you cry. For I'm off to California to get rich out there or die. We've broken land and cleared it. But we're tired of where we are. They say that wild Nebraska is a better place by far. There's gold in far Wyoming. There's black earth in Iowa. So pack up the kids and blankets, for we're moving out today. The cowards never started, and the weak died on the road. And all across the continent, the endless campfires glowed.
This has a lot of dying.
We'd taken land and settled, but a traveler passed by. And we're going west tomorrow. Lordy never asked us why.
Why? Why?
We're going west tomorrow. Where the promises can't fail. O'er the hills and legions, boys, and crowd the dusty trail. We shall starve and freeze and suffer. We shall die and tame the lands.
I thought you said I had promised.
But we're going west tomorrow with our fortune in our hands.
That was sad.
Jose is thinking.
Oh, boy. I just don't know if I can do this. Because he's done it. Squint's always at the wrong time, at the wrong place, at the wrong times.
Here, and you didn't hold your breath a minute longer now because we've got Oleo sorry back there.
Oh, jeez.
And he's gonna tell you where got the boats. Where did they go?
It's by Robert Louis Stevenson's.
Oh no, not that again. Too many S's. He's gonna make an ass of himself.
Dark brown is the river, golden is the sand. It flows along forever, with trees on either hand. Green leaves are floating, castles of the foams, boats of mine are boating, where we all come home, where we will...
I made a mistake!
Where we'll all come home. Shut up. On goes the rivers, on past the mills, away down the valleys, away down the hill, away down the river, 100 miles or more. Other little children shall bring my boats ashore.
Boat! Mommy, boat! Ah! Mommy, he got into a monotony tone. No, that's called
it's a monopoly.
Monotone.
Monopoly tone.
Kelly Jean is thinking. Oh, I'm glad Jessie and Jody aren't here. They said this poem was corny when I was rehearsing it at home. My dog. I don't want to do... I should have gotten about my man or something. Oh, that would have been... I could have put a lot of emotion into that. Here. So that's a good joke there to tell your little friend. But didn't tell who told ya. Okay, now, we're going to hear from...
They'll already know.
Beautiful little lady, Kelly Jean McCarley.
She's a little...
And she's going to tell you all about her dog. Here. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Breast.
Oh, this is my dog. And it's by Margaret Shoot.
Oh, shit.
Shoot. Pup, pup. I got my pup.
It's supposed to be Marchette Shoot.
Oh, well. Marchette Shoot. His nose is short and scrubby. His ears hang rather low. And he always brings the stick back, no matter how far you throw. He gets spanked rather often for things he shouldn't do, like lying on beds, Squint, and barking, and eating up shoes when they're new.
I didn't know Squint did that.
He always wants to be going where he isn't supposed to go. He tracks up the house when it's snowing. Oh, puppy, I love you so.
That was Dad.
Puppy boy! Puppy boy!
Squint.
Do you have a puppy named Squint? Yeah. Not yet.
I have one named Squint. I named it after you.
I have a puppy named Squint, too.
But mine got stapled.
Staple Squint.
Someone stapled the paper to Squint.
Yeah, that was very nice, Kelly Jane. Her.
I
You
have
look
a
very
dog
beautiful
named Kelly
today.
Jane.
You do? Well, now,
It had 5 puppies at one time.
quite a litter there. Yes, well, now, kiddies, we got to move right along to something you all know and love, washing. And Clem Stickleback, or Strickland, Strickled back, stretched back. He'll tell you all about how he didn't like to wash so good.
I don't like to watch him so good.
Oh, Clem's Speckleback and everything. Everybody mess up the name. But I don't care a good spot most of the time. This is called Washing, and it's by John Drinkwater. What is all this washing about? Every day we can make out. From getting up till going to bed, I'm tired of hearing the same thing said. Whether I did it or whether I not, whether the water is cold or hot, whether I like or whether I don't, whether I will or whether I won't. Have you washed your face and washed your hand? Oh, I seem to live in the washing place.
Got it backwards.
He got it backwards.
I go whenever for a walk or ride. As soon as I put my nose inside the door again, there's someone there with a sponge and soap and a lot liquor. If I had something better to do. Now wash your face and your finger too. Before a meal
One finger.
is ever begun, and ever after a meal is done, it's time to turn on the water spout. Please, what this washing all about?
I was gonna get something about an eye.
Hey, that was funny.
Ethan.
He got it backwards there. About the meal is never done or something.
I think I said the water spout wrong. I started to say wire spout. Oh, that one little boy out there made me nervous. He kept looking at me and sticking his tongue out. I should have washed his tongue.
Eddie is thinking.
This is a boring part I'm gonna do. I didn't feel like it.
I sure hope Eddie don't burp and get stuck and all of that when he gets up there.
I was thinking of getting burped and getting stuck, but maybe not. Oh no, here he comes. Here comes Squint.
And that's the way you fly your kite in the proper way. Yeah,
Have you been drinking?
only water by Mr. Drinkwater, like in the poem. And Kool-Aid and cookies and all them good things. Gingerbread man, gingerbread roots.
Yummy with it.
And now, you will love this one by Eddie Summers.
Only if it's short.
Who's gonna trip the light fantastic in the rain?
This is called Spring Rain. It's by Marchette Chute. The storm came up so very quick, it couldn't have been quicker. I should have brought my hat. I should have brought my slicker. My hair is wet, my feet are wet, it couldn't be much better. I fell into the river once, but this is even. Mommy, I'm scared. He's scaring me.
Hey, Eddie, get off the stage.
Valerie is thinking, oh, that damn Eddie, he's always doing that. He just does that to show off. I know. It couldn't be a true condition. Oh, I gotta do that skyscraper. Oh, just think. Pretty soon Flynn will be out there watching me do things like this. Ping.
And besides all that, you can always tell a good canary from a sick one by the way it holds its head up, and the way its feathers perk, and when it ruffles its neck, and is about to sing. So, don't pick out a sick-looking little bird, even if you feel sorry for it. Get the healthy bird. And speaking of a fine healthy bird, here's Valerie Vanderwood, and she's gonna do a good one for you called Skyscraper.
Building a skyscraper
That scraper.
by James Tippett. James S. Tippett.
Stip it. Stip it. Get. Stip for it.
James, stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Can I have your autograph, Miss Valerie?
After the show,
What's your last name? You've been married so much.
they're building a skyscraper near our street. Its height will nearly be 1,000 feet.
It's high.
It covers completely a city block. They drilled its foundation through solid rock. They made the framework of great steel beams. Ooh, I can't get my mind off that Cuthbert in his pants. With riveted joints and welded seams.
That sounds like Cuthbert's pants.
Oh, no, not again. A swarm of lurkmen, storms and strive. Strain and strive. Like busy bees in a honeyed hive. Building the skyscraper into the air while crowds of people stand and stare.
I should think so when Cuthbert doesn't have no pants on.
They said the same thing when we were rehearsing this. Higher and higher the tall towers rise, like Jacob's ladder into the skies. Mommy, was she talking about storm drains? Be quiet now. Margie is thinking.
Dear God, things are getting worse. Now I've got to be perfect to make this thing end well. I just don't know how it's going to end well. I got to make it end well.
Okay, now. We're going to hear from a fine, splendid, outstanding girl. Beautiful, too. Margie Wilson. And she's going to show you her open range.
Yeah. You stop that. Quit looking. Open Range by Catherine and Byron Jackson.
Two people wrote it.
No way. Okay. Prairie goes to the mountain. Mountain goes to the sky sweeps across to the distant hills. And here in the middle am I.
Is this going to have Indians in it?
Shut up. Hills crowd down the river. River runs by the tree. Tree throws its shadow on sunburnt grass.
Sunburps.
And here in the shadow is me. Shadows creep up the mountain. Mountain goes black in the sky. I said goats last time. It's supposed to be ghosts. The sky burst out with a million stars, and here by the campfire am I.
Mommy, the sky burped.
So did you.
Cyril is thinking, oh, I shouldn't be put through public pressure this way. What if I burp real loud? I've heard a lot of people doing it, though. It wouldn't be out of place. Especially the kind I'm always sitting on. I hope he keeps talking. Squint will keep talking, and maybe I won't have to go on. I don't think they're going to appreciate my woodpecker.
I hope this guy doesn't do no birds. If anything, I hope it's big birds.
And speaking of birds, we got a woodpecker for you. And it's done by Cyril Yates. Oh, hello. The woodpecker.
Hi!
The woodpecker.
Hi!
The woodpecker.
Is that
Cyril Yates at your
Cyril? I
service.
always liked you.
Thank you.
Can I have your autograph? I want to know all about you after the show.
It's a date. This is the woodpecker,
Wow.
and it's by Elizabeth Maddox Roberts.
That sounds like Maalox gas pills.
Someone mentioned that before. The woodpecker pecked out a little round hole
Ew.
and made him a house in the telephone pole. One day, when I watched, he poked out his head, and he had on
I
a
shot it and it bled.
That's a good one.
I know.
And he had on a collar of red. When the streams of rain pour out of the sky, and the sparkles of lightning go flashing by, and the big, big wheels of thunder roll, he can snuggle back in the telephone pole.
Oh, I love your emphases.
Oh, Squint, go ahead and tell him another joke. I'm getting the heebie-jeebies.
Hey, that was a funny one about that band from Nantucket.
Here, you see Dorothy whining about. Wait a minute, I'm getting motion, sir.
and that we've got to move right along. Time is short, unlike other things. Here, anyway, you see, you got to be closely paying attention
You
now.
gotta be
Because
happy.
something told the wild geese, and I think it was Buck Travis.
It's gonna be Boog!
Buck, come on, get out here. Oh, I'm on. Oh, sure. Buck Travis, it's your service here with the wild geese.
Sure.
Because, sonny, that's what they all say when they're entertaining. You ought to appreciate a good entertainer comes to do you a favor. You learn something. Now, this is by Rachel Field. Not Sally Field, but Rachel Field. You got that? And it goes like this. Something told the wild geese it was time to go. Through the fields lay golden. Something whispered snow. Leaves were green and stirring. Berries luster glossed. But beneath warm feathers, something cautioned frost. All the sagging orchards streamed with amber spice. But each wild breast stiffened. It remembered ice. Something told the wild geese it was time to fly. Summer sun was on their wings,
In their breast.
winter in their cry. At the end of the program, I saw a ship a-sailing,
A sailing on the sea
and it was all laden.
with pretty things for me. I mean thee.
There were comforts in the cabin.
And apples in the hold.
The sails were olive silk.
The master made of gold.
The captain was a dog.
With a packet on his back.
And when the ship began to move,
The captain said,
quack, quack.
Just come on, just